My name is Eyotaru Patricia. I am a student at Aga Khan University, Dar es Salaam. I prepared a mini lecture on teaching letter names and sounds. By the end of the lecture, you should be able to teach the letter name and sound. You should also be able to use both upper and lower case in your lesson presentation. You should be able to introduce a few sounds at a time. And then you should also be in position to introduce the letter sounds in a different order, not the usual order in which we normally introduce them. And then you should also be in position to use colorful visuals, but with caution. Let us look at letters or letter sounds. Why do we say we need to teach both letters and letter sounds? It is important to introduce, first of all, a few sounds at a time, because introducing children to all the 26 sounds of the alphabet will be way too much big content for the children. When teaching letters, you should always teach the letter name and sound together, with emphasis on the letter sound. Both letters and letter sounds are important for teaching kids to read and write. Although lowercase letters are the most recommended in teaching children how to read and write, using both can be of help. Therefore, children need to be introduced to both upper and lowercase letters. To help minimize confusion, it is advisable to introduce the letter sounds in a different order. For instance, it is much easier for children to confuse ba and da because of the similarity in appearance. How about the use of colorful visuals? Colorful visuals can be used for teaching sound, but it should be done with a lot of caution. For example, if you show letter A to the child and the child shouts apple, and if you show B and the child shouts banana or book, this might cause harm to the child in terms of developing reading skills, given that the child has a firm association within his mind that A is apple. It then becomes hard to teach the same child that A is not apple, but rather makes the R sound and is the starting sound of apple. So let us look at the few letters that we have for our mini lecture. The first letter is letter C. Do you see this? This is C. And the sound is K. K. Can you repeat after me? It's K. So we have the K sound in cup. Let us look at the next letter. We have D, and the sound is da. Da. Do you see the da sound in dog? Can you hear me say da, dog? That is the da sound. And then we have letter B, and its sound is ba, ba. And we have the ba sound in book. It is ba. Do you recognize and do you hear the ba sound in book? The last letter is A, and the sound is A. It should be noted that A is a vowel sound, so it has two sounds, that is A and A. Apple, apple. So we have apple. Do you hear the A sound in apple? Thank you. So these are the letters that we are going to look at. As I earlier on said, when introducing children to letters, we need to introduce them to both the upper and lowercase letters. And then we should also introduce a few letters at a time, because this will be very helpful to them. And then as we use the visuals, we need to emphasize on the starting sounds. That is where we need to lay more emphasis, because if we lay emphasis on the word, you'll find that children will not be in position to understand that there are other words that can also begin with the same similar sounds. Thank you.